Say game paw.
What is good, guys? Thanks for pulling up and tapping in as usual. I hope you're doing well. If not, I hope things get better. As promised, the Sparky Deep Dive. Now enjoy this marathon massacre montage while I talk about it. Now the first thing you're going to want to do when you get your Sparky or you spawn in your Sparky is to level it up. To do that, you have to kill dinos or creatures using the flames. So when you apply the flame, after you've stopped applying the flame, there is some residual damage that occurs. If the dino dies during that damage, you'll get the experience points towards the level up. If you bite the dino and you bite the dino, right? It dies.
That you could
Because of the bite, not because of the flame that you applied to it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to kill it with the flame.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So what I do using this awesome spyglass is I check the stats on the dino to see if the bite will kill them outright. And I just bite them, do as much damage as I can with the bite, and then finish them off with the flame. And this reduces the amount of stamina that you have to use. And the stamina determines the length of the flame, and your melee damage determines how strong the flame is. There's always a bang out going on over here. So my advice is to pulse. Don't hold down the flame, pulse it. Every time you do it, you'll do that initial hit damage. See, I'm holding it down now. It's easier on your stamina if you just pulse it and you're good to go. You'll save yourself stamina and you won't run out immediately. These dinos are OP. Oh, you saw me whistle. It's not coming to help. Well, maybe I didn't take any damage and had no need to. But yeah. So finish it off with the flame. Start it with the bite. If your bite will finish it off, chances are the flame won't take too long to do the job anyway. Because again, your melee damage is connected to the flame damage. So, we're back up in the crib. You were here for the last episode. You remember it. And you might see some slight differences here. So we're going to pump the stamina so we can hold the flame. And we're going to pump some melee so the flame does more damage. My advice when you're starting to level off is to level off that health first, the defense, so it can sleep. It's just a quick 3 points, do the top one and the second one, and you're good to go. Because you're gonna, as you're farming the points out there, you're gonna lose a lot of health. So it'll behoove you to have your dino be able to rest, and that will level up the health exponentially. That's Jasmine, and right now, this is Kobe. I didn't have Jasmine's jetpack leveled, but Kobe's is. And I show you that to let you know that you could have 2 of them. And 2 are far better than 1. Because not only do you have some of the tech benefits, without tech, you've got 2 OP dinos. Dance break. So it takes long to level up one of them. And I've got 2 sort of leveled for demonstrative purposes. Now, I should have focused on one, but I wanted to show you the real benefit of having two. Now, first of all, Kobe is OP. You can see how much damage Kobe does right there. Kobe does his thing. Because he's the GOAT. Black Mamba. You know what I'm saying? Mamba mentality. So we out here getting it. So I'm gonna level up the attack. The red one is connected to your stamina. The blue or green one, depending on what color your screen is or what color you can see, is connected to your damage. So the one on the left increases the amount of damage your flame does. The one on the right increases how long you can hold your flame. You can see I'm doing 100 more damage with it. And I think it might be connected to the melee damage also. So you level that up, your melee goes up. Like it's crazy how these things level up and get stronger and stronger. And you could really get carried away leveling these things up. So let's show you what the benefit is of having two of them. So I set that one on follow, and now I'm flying. Now this is the real jetpack mode. So you have the parachute mode, you got the flamethrower, you got the hover, and you got the jetpack. The flamethrower is useless for the most part, but I'll probably get into that and see what more I can do with it, but I don't really care for it because, I don't know, it's connected to the zoom, and it zooms every time, and I don't know, it's just weird mechanics attached to it. But the flying portion is cool as heck. As you saw, you could just, while you're flying, you could just go onto the dragon you're on. And while you're on the dragon you're on, you could just hop off with the dragon on your back and fly around. And then you still got your boy following you. And then while you're flying, you could just jump right onto the back of the one that was on your back. And when you level it up, that part becomes seamless. I'm not exactly sure how they implement it, and we'll see in future episodes, because I'm going to level these things all the way up and see what the max level is. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long, because it takes days. Literally, it would take you days. You know, as a casual player, it'll be enjoyable to level it up and see the differences. But to make these videos, to make content, it was kind of a grind. And I think mostly because I was doing two of them. I could have gotten all of those levels into one pretty easily. But then you would only want to do it to your alpha baby. So here are the attacks. The first one is 2, and they get incrementally more expensive as you go down, with the most expensive one being 6 points, 8 points, depending on what you're choosing. So the first level of defense adds maybe a ramshackle armor, and then the tiers get higher. And then mobility is where all your jetpack stuff is. You can make it 10% faster on the ground, then you add the jetpack, the parachute, the flamethrower, the jet that you could jet across the map. And you can make the flamethrower stronger. You got a hover mode. You can make the jetpack stronger. Then there's that seamless one where you could just seamlessly swap modes, and then you can make the jetpack even faster. And that's where we're going to go with all of it. We're going to see how strong we can make the flames, how strong we can make the defense, and how powerful we can make the jetpack. And now you guys get a tour of the cliff top. I have no idea what I'm going to name this yet, but it was built on a cliffside platform, and the side of a mountain. We're gonna do a boat. I don't know. We'll probably do the back of a dino. I might do the Dreadnoughtus for that because you could do really, really cool builds on the back of the Dreadnoughtus. So I might take the Dreadnoughtus out and build something cool on the saddle for that. Maybe do a build. We'll terrorize Valguero with the Dreadnoughtus because that's another OP dino. But yeah, I got one on the pedestal. Ready to go, ready for action. Here's my workshop. Got the Starry Nights floor patterns, got some of the neon stuff going on. You know, a real mix of skins and textures going on for this build. And I like it, I kind of like it. The brick and the granite, and there's the RG statue. I got me a Thyla because I found a bunch of caves, and we're going to do some caves in this series because, again, I've never been to Valguero, so you guys are going to experience it with me together. And I've seen some things on Valguero. I've seen some things. And we've got to go explore all of those things because this place is not what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was at all. It's more. It's far more. So we're gonna go check out those beautiful caves. As we finish the tour, you know, you see it, you see what's going on. There are a lot of Utanaris on this map. I just gotta say that. There is no shortage of Uties. I've got so many of their lungs, it's ridiculous. I've got Uties, like I've captured so many baby Uties and tamed a Utie, and there's Uties everywhere. But we're gonna put this pretty one up that I found and swap it out to the syntax size. And someday we'll be swapping it out to the Geempaw size, which will probably be bigger than this whole building if I had my way. Oh yeah, I gotta show you guys this elevator. Oh yeah, this is the drop box. It performs the same function as the crane, and I was struggling with, you know, the dinos down here in the crane. I don't know how I would get them off of that platform if they couldn't fly, but we'll figure that out. Other than that, the ones that can't fly can just stay up here. There's a Utie statue, because this is the ground level. So yeah, the ground level is on the roof. But yeah, this is the ground level, so I can walk in and out of this base if I needed to. And that was with intent. I love the way it just perfectly fits too. It's like, you know, right there. And my elevator. And this is how I sometimes like to get down. Parkour. But yeah, that is all I got for you guys in this one. Thank you for pulling up and tapping in. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Say Geempaw.
Geempaw.